I'd like to welcome on stage another very special gentleman who's going to be talking to us about strengthening data security with advanced encryption techniques, the role of key management and BYOK in cloud environments. Can we all put our hands together and welcome Mr. Deepak Thekkedath from Thales on stage? A big round of applause for him as he comes forward to address the gathering and share his insights with us.
Hello. Hey, hi all. Good evening. I'm Deepak here, solution specialist in Thales. So today we going to discuss some data security, advanced encryption techniques, and the role of key management and BYOK in cloud environment. So I'm sure that all of our organizations are facing these challenges. The first one is the explosive data growth. See some surveys saying that in 2026, the data growth will be double. Then we have more than 2,500 regulatory aspects we have to comply. Then the operational complexity. We all know that our data is lying in different places like on-premise, cloud, hybrid environment. So this kind of different environment, it's very complicated to handle all the data in a secure way. And rapidly increasing the data breaches. We all know that every day we are reading the newspapers, etc. The data breaches keep on increasing. So as per the 2024 Thales data threat report, this is publicly available, the 93% of the organization are already facing the attacks. In that, 42% of organizations report that they already have been breached. And current scenario, around 24% of organizations are experienced ransomware attacks. And this is almost 20% more than from the last year. And what are the top 3 root causes for this kind of data breaches? We can see that around 34% is a human error. We are all doing the same mistakes, keeping the passwords, keeping the keys very openly. And exploration on vulnerability was second most common cause. And failure of multi-factor authentication. And coming to our local regulatory guidelines like RBI, they are clearly saying that from their master direction of outsourcing of IT services, they are clearly focusing on the cloud data protection and control over encryption keys and employing the hardware security module and data sovereignty. What is data sovereignty? The ownership of your data. And other guidelines from the RBI that also clearly mention that you have a secure key store, means you have to properly manage your encryption keys and protect the encryption keys. Nothing but you have to, all nutshell, they're all telling that you have to properly encrypt your data, and also it's a very important how you managing that encryption keys. So almost all the organization to achieve this kind of regulatory compliance, they have different sources. And nowadays, we have keeping the data in different places, like different storage systems, cloud storage, data lakes, virtual machines. So different environment based on the use cases, we are segregating and keeping our sensitive data. So what happened here is that your organization must be expert all these different kind of environments. That is create costly and complex administration. Moreover that, there is an audit challenge because any data breaches or anything happen, the regulatory body immediately asks you to get the reports. So first you have to understand where the breaches or the misbehavior has happened. Then according to that, you have to create a complete audit report. So different places, you go there, you have a different expertise. That became a more challenge to create in a single solution. Sorry. So again, as per our survey, they're telling that only 54% of organization knows where their all sensitive data is lying. And 43% they're telling that they put in the data in the cloud, but it is not encrypted. And 52% data within the organization remain not classified. And only 53% organization control the keys of their encrypted data. So here we comes to the picture. We have a unified approach to keep your encryption keys in a centralized place called CipherTrust Manager. And this entire platform is known as CipherTrust Data Security Platform. So this CipherTrust Manager connects different software connectors here. And based on your use cases, all these software connectors you can activate, and you can make sure that your data is well protected. So we have, starting from the secret management, we have a world-class enterprise key management, multi-cloud key management, then we have world-best file-level encryption solution, ransomware protection, last but not least, data discovery and classification solution. So once you identify and understood your data, where it is lying, you can use different protection technique. Also, you can do a complete control of your encryption keys. So it's a centralized key management solution, and it have a role-based access control also. You can define who can access the data, who cannot access the data, and who can have the operational capacity, etc., based on your user categories. And we can help you to protect in your data in different layers, like network layers, application layers, database layers, file system layers. Different solution we have already implemented based on your use cases or different layers of your infra. And we are #1 in this transparent encryption solution. We are doing the file and folder level encryption. It's agnostic to your database, operating system, etc. And we have a patented technology called live data transformation, which provide you zero downtime encryption and seamless key rotation. I think my time is up. I'll speak fast. And we have a secret management solution. Secrets are nothing but the passwords or API keys, which is help you to authenticate or authorize different application when you talk in the cloud or on-premise kind of environment. And all that secrets you can create, store, rotate, remove, everything in your control. And coming to the cloud, we have a solution called CCKM. That solution will help you the ownership of that encryption key in a multi-cloud environment. You can connect in a single pane of solution to different cloud providers, KMS, and all the key lifecycle management is owned by you, from creating, rotating, revoking, deleting, etc. So the key control, the encryption key is control is completely with you. The key ownership is always lying with you. That solution called BYOK, bring your own key. Okay, so these are the points. When you have a solution which holds your keys, you can have your own key standards, your own key material, key backups, signal management, and workflow management. So using our cloud key management solution, you can achieve the BYOK, hold your own key HYOK, and bring your own encryption also. So you have the complete ownership of your cloud environment. So that is from my side. So more discussion, we have our team sitting, so we can have more discussions.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to request you to just hold on a bit. May I request Mr. Navneetan to kindly come forward and present Mr. Deepak, who's been very patient and gracious with us. We're so sorry. We're at the end of our time limit. Unfortunately, we are having to cut short our sessions. But nevertheless, a privilege to have you here today. And of course, if anybody would like to learn more about what Mr. Deepak has presented to us with, you can always step outside and meet with his team there. Thank you so much.